World News Alas 8.
I am Princess Castro. Here are the latest stories. After the White House announced that Israel had signed off on U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff's plan on Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal, a senior official in Hamas rejected it. The Hamas official expressed that the said plan did not satisfy core demands like ending the war and that it would respond in due course. The official also stated that the previous deals were contradictory compared to the group's negotiators. Still, Hamas remained in contact with the mediators and will submit its written response in due time. Meanwhile, a massive glacier in the Swiss Alps collapsed, wiping out 90% of the village under ice, mud, and rock. The unusual collapse is being observed growing due to climate change. Here's the full story.
A glacier in the Swiss Alps collapsed on Wednesday, burying 90% of the Batten village mountainside of Switzerland. Just a few days before the disaster, scientists had already warned of possible danger and authorities had evacuated 300 residents. Even farm animals such as cows and sheep had to be airlifted for their safety. A huge cloud of ice, mud, and rock broke off down the mountain. The glacier, known as the Birch Glacier, had been growing instead of shrinking, unlike most others over the past decades. Scientists link the disaster to climate change and melting permafrost. Debris now fills the valley, a river has been blocked, and a lake is starting to form, which could lead to dangerous flooding. One man is reported still missing, and search efforts are on hold due to unsafe conditions. Francis Riudique reporting for Golden Nation Network.
Palestinian ambassador to the UN described the situation of children in Gaza as unbearable as he delivered an emotional plea during a UN Security Council session. Here's the full story.
The Palestinian ambassador to the United States, Riyad Mansour, faced Israel ambassador at a United Nations Security Council session on Wednesday. Mansour demanded accountability for Israel's conduct during the war in Gaza, delivered an emotional speech, and broke down in tears upon discussing the children's situation, saying more than 1,300 children have been killed since the supposed ceasefire ended in March. He particularly delivered an emotional plea as he talked about the starving children because of a blockade imposed by Israel. The Palestinian ambassador described the situation in Gaza as unbearable and a dire humanitarian crisis. After a long pause, Mansour stated that flames and hunger are devouring Palestinian children, hence the reason for their outrage. Francis Riudique reporting for Golden Nation Network.
We are the voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I am Princess Castro. Watch these stories on Newsforce.
World News Alas 8.